Hello class, I'm Nicholas and I'm here with Luca, and today we'll be showing you how to sketch a graph of quadratic functions in the factored form. Let's get started. Let's begin with the factored form problem that we'll be using throughout this tutorial. The following factored form problem we'll be using is y equals negative 2 bracket x plus 3 bracket x minus 7. You guys might want to write this down. Steps of approach. Firstly, we want to find the zeros. Secondly, we want to know the direction of which the parabola opens. Thirdly, we want to know where the axis of symmetry is located. And lastly, we want to find the vertex. Step 1. Finding the zeros. In order to find the zeros, you must substitute numbers inside each bracket that will equal 0. The number that creates a 0 in each bracket are the coordinates on the x-axis. Let's try this out for ourselves. So what we'll do is take our original function and take out the two brackets and make them equal 0 and solve for x, thus concluding with x equals negative 3 and x equals 7. Therefore, the coordinates that are on the x-axis are negative 3, 0 and 7, 0. With these two zeros, we are now able to see where the function will be intercepting the x-axis. Step number 2, direction of opening. To distinguish if the graph opens up or down, we will look at the a value. If it is negative, it opens down, and if it is positive, it opens up. So in our case, since we have a value of negative 2, the graph will be opening down. We are then able to perform a rough sketch of our function on the graph. Step 3, axis of symmetry. We find the axis of symmetry so that we can find the vertex, because the axis of symmetry is the x-point for the vertex. So to find this value, we must find the halfway point between the two zeros. We do this by adding the two zeros together and then dividing the result by 2. So we have the two zeros of negative 3 and 7. Thus we will do the following. Negative 3 plus 7 divided by 2 equals 2, making that our axis of symmetry. Now with 2 as our axis of symmetry, we are able to determine where on the x-axis the vertex is located, and this is shown from the dotted line on the graph. Step 4, vertex. Because we already know the x value for the vertex, we can easily find the y value by substituting x into the equation, thus resulting in y equals negative 2 bracket 2 plus 3 bracket 2 minus 7, resulting in y equals 50, making the vertex 2, 50. Now that we have the zeros of negative 3 and 7, the direction of opening, which is down, the axis of symmetry, which is x equals 2, and the vertex of 2, 50, we are able to sketch our function. Now, why don't you try a couple questions? Here's the first one. If these were your answers, you are correct. Here, try another question. If these were your answers, you are correct.